Just run us through what is going on with Suning. What are the concerns? How complicated is the situation facing this company?
So Suning essentially is doing everything it can to raise cash. This stems from the founder's decision back last year to forego a 20 billion yuan payment they were due from Evergrande. Again, another Chinese company that's run into some debt problems.
Because the chairman's his friend, right?
That's right. Ostensibly, that was the reason. But that compounded by the fact that we had the pandemic and they've suffered being a retailer from the effects of that and people not wanting to go into the store. That's compounded, added together to really put a liquidity squeeze on this company. And now they're trying to find various ways to raise money. The founder closed the football team that they owned in Jiangsu province in China. They're trying to sell their stake in Inter Milan in Italy. They're trying to sell stakes in Suning, the company, the listed unit. And also now they're borrowing money from this factoring company.
Now, John, I mean, it's hard to look at these just singular in terms of the companies itself. And you brought up Evergrande, of course, connected to this. I mean, how do investors figure out which one is going to get hit next? I mean, I would imagine these practices in terms of cross holdings, buddy system, major debt, of course. It's very difficult to try and figure out which company might come in the crosshairs. What's the narrative like?
I mean, I think what's obvious is that the attitude that Chinese regulators have about debt has changed significantly in the last 5 years. And so Evergrande, again, another company that's highly indebted. There's the 3 red lines for property developers that the PBOC has put out there in terms of their debt ratios. Suning is in a similar situation. They've borrowed extensively. They've gotten into these cross loan agreements with Evergrande. I think the environment is thus that any company that puts itself out there in terms of debt is at a greater risk than it was 5-6 years ago.